Hello YouTubers, and thanks for joining me on this ride to the poker run event. I hope my camera is working well now and angled right. I have had a series of mishaps when starting the ride. First I had issues with the second camera, or rather the remote connection with the second camera, and I think I've kind of solved it now, but we'll see once I get home and see the footage. At least it gives the correct indications on the remote display. So I hope that actually the camera is also working. But I had to move the remote from the handlebars or from the middle of the handlebars to the side, which is not ideal because it's covering the kill switch. And I could still theoretically operate it, just not that easily. And the main camera also was angled incorrectly. I'm not sure how it happened, but I think one of the joints has come loose on my chassis, and it was angled too high up. So I'm not sure if it's good now, but it's definitely better, I'm sure. So hopefully this is going to be a good footage, and I can still review it at the next stop. My next stop is going to be a gas station in Turku. I will fill the tank up, and then I still have maybe half an hour ride to the first point of the poker run. But I'm well in schedule. I think the point is opening around the time when I reach Turku, so it's going to be open for 3 or 5 hours. So yeah, no worries. Anyway, I'll return you to the music and possibly some views before we enter the first point.
The start point was the yard of Põltsamaa Castle. The castle was built by Livonian order in 1272 and was a purely crusader fortress at the time. Though changed hands many times through history, it only got demolished by an air raid in Second World War. My first card was 8 of hearts, so I'm already quite certain that I'm not going to win, but still, I'm going to enjoy the ride.
So I'm leaving Põltsamaa now. The next point is going to be in the next county, in Viljandimaa, and the game continues. moment ago there were kids cheering by the road. Must be local kids, and they've noticed that there's a huge amount of motorcycles running through their village, so they have set themselves by the road to observe and enjoy. Well. Second time today behind the train. First one was when I was leaving Tallinn. The forecast detailed that there would be rain in several of the places the event takes place today. A little bit of rain on this road would have been good to reduce the dust.
This reversing camera action here means arrival to the second point, which was a fort hill named after a great military leader of 12th and 13th century, Lembitu. This is the fort hill itself. That was quite a climb, luckily with stairs. And here you see a monument with writings on it about the historical events related to Lembitu.
So my second card was 7 of diamonds. Not really anything to brag about, but the places and the roads are excellent as always. Next spot is supposed to be some kind of a lion. I'm not quite sure what it is because the name is not familiar for me, but assuming by the time, I would guess it's some kind of a tavern or a restaurant or something of the sort. Usually they have a place to eat as a third or fourth stop, and usually it's also a very good timing for a little meal.
In fact, it was a memorial statue in Kersna Mansion Cemetery, dedicated to Lieutenant General Anrep. So, as it turns out, the lion was actually a statue. But now let's see how bad my third card is going to be.
And it was 7 of spades. So, even though I don't have a good hand, I can't even go for the worst hand I've ever had. So everything seems to go downhill. Even the road. Oh, but the roads have been good. Very good. And I expect they continue to be. Just a little bit wet, but at least it's not raining now, which is good. I've been hanging behind this group since the last point. They're not going very fast, but not so slow that I would want to pass them. Just enjoying the roads, each in their own pace. Just had a little meal at a gas station called Terminal, and actually the fourth point was almost next to it. My fuel did not run out. I got, what was it, 9 of diamonds, so it doesn't really match with anything, but I already have a pair, so doesn't really help with not matching either. So I'm on my way back now. I didn't record anything riding because the sun is right on my face. The end result was 2 pairs, so that's pretty much nothing, and it's not even the worst hand, so I didn't even get that. So I'm just having a little stop to rest from the ride and have a little snack. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked the edit. I'm at least planning to have several things I haven't tried before in this video, so hopefully they will work.
And thanks for watching. Hopefully we will see you soon.